Hello everyone, I'm Ilarion, and we're in the Crash Dive 2 the Silent Service game. Now I'm doing this video follow-up based on the Silent Depth game, which I did about a day ago. But before I go to that one, I'm going to answer some of the questions that I've been receiving in one or two comments in past of the games that I've recorded. It's all about the modding, what mods I'm using. In this game, you have the ability to make several different options. You can use the metric units instead of the imperial units, and you can also see the achievements, the ones that I've unlocked. So you can see that I've been playing quite a lot, but I've not yet unlocked all of them. However, this is the part that I am mentioning. In the mods section, there's the vehicles. You can change pretty much every single unit from the submarine that you're using, the Gato class. The only United States unit that you can actually use. All the others are the Japanese options. Then there's the weapons, all from the Bofors, the dual Ehrlichons, the single Ehrlichons, the M2 Browning, and all of the weapons, the Mark 18 and the other torpedoes, everything regarding the weapons. Then the game variables, the mission, the convoys, the ship movement, difficulties. Then there's the upgrades. For instance, you can change the perception option for this crow's nest. You can change this to up to 90%, for instance. Not 390, 90. And you can, I've already decreased the price. It was 2,500 initially. Then there's the engines, the amount of engine power increase. There's the resource, it's in percent. You can use up to, I don't know what number, but I've had 90 for that. Then there's the flood repair, the motors, the O2 fill rate, paint schemes, which decreases the amount of visibility. It's 10%. The second one is supposed to be 20%. The third is supposed to be, I don't know, 30%, yes. Then there's the radar air and all the other options. To save, you use the diskette there in between the options. I mean, the current mod set. You can create a new mod set, for example, and the revert option, but I'm not reverting that at all. Now for the game. Like I said, this game is similar but not the same as Silent Depth 2 that they made for the PC version, or the Silent Depth 1. There is no number there, but for the mobile versions. I think that it's for the iOS and Android devices only, not for the PC in that case. Now, what you see here is the amount of the visibility of the submarine in regards to what you actually can set for the looking. There is no third person view, which is something that I already mentioned in my comment about this game in the App Store. But let's just see. This is the map of the Bering Sea. This is the downloadable content, because the initial one has the Pacific campaign. Consisting of 10 missions from the December 7th and until the end of the war. This, however, I have not yet played once from the start to finish. It's, I think, the second mission. This is, yeah, I've just increased the sound level a bit. This is the time compression that you can have. Now the swirling lit area is the radar. And this radar has pointed out that there are some ships in this area. And I guess we'll go see if I can do much to dissuade them from existing, to put it this way. The sea depth here is 78 meters. I used to have the Imperial system active, but now, oh, I've just spotted the seaport, which is something that I will have to amend. For instance, I am not very fond of the seaport. The subchaser has been neutralized. There we go. Now for the tower. The locking icon I have not usually used, but in this case I am going to use it. It makes it a bit easier for the targeting of some smaller areas. especially when you're traveling too fast. And when you need to actually hit anything. I seem to have been spotting something. I think I spotted something. Yeah, let's see what it is. Probably some sort of destroyer, subchaser CH-13. And it's going down. And there's a merchant, small tanker, Terumetsu Maro. Let's see. I've destroyed everything that I've been sent here to destroy, actually. Well, I have decreased the speed and the sound volume to the point that I cannot hear exactly the sound of the engines. So I'll see if this will reflect on what the video actually sends. I mean, if the video will record louder sound than what I've expected, then I don't know what I will have to do for the next round. However, there are several ships in this area, obviously. Like I already said about the Silent Depth 1 game, which I played on this phone actually, there are many cutscenes in the sound files that were used from the series The Silent Service, Episode 1, when the speech was used about the negative flooding. The escort has started the run, and the other similar sounds. Now, however, I will raise the periscope and go to the periscope depth. The depth of the periscope depth in this case, because I have tweaked it a bit, is about 21 meters. It's about 69 feet in depth. This is one of the things that I also changed. And here is the first of the targets. Type 1C cargo ship Shirote Maru. I might be butchering those names because I am not Japanese. I'm also not American or British or anything like that. But hopefully I will not be butchering the names of everything quite as much as the Americans tend to. The first of the ships has already capsized. There's obviously a sub-chaser after me. Let's see if the sub-chaser will eat this torpedo. Let's fire a spread. See if that gets his attention. Well, this sub-chaser also met his demise. Let's see. Another ship. And another ship goes down. Now, let's go up. The enemy fuel depot is also destroyed now. Let's go back to my original course. I know that there are some ships still in the area, but I am not interested in those. There is also one sea cargo ship right here. This is going to be a miss, but not as much as one might hope. There we go. That ship is also going down. Yeah, I've made some heavy modifications to this game, but nothing that would literally break the simulation. Meaning that it's nothing that I could regret because it would not be playable anymore. The seaport has also been destroyed here, and these have also been destroyed. I don't actually need to go to this area. I've already destroyed most of them. Now, if you want to do a quick travel, you have the ability, but it would have to travel for at least 30 minutes of travel time. Because this game, well, not this game, this submarine, the way I edited all the settings, does have a much higher top speed than normal, because the normal would be about 20 knots on the surface, about 9.75 knots on the submerged status. And I have the surface speed way above the Baleo class or Gato class settings. Likewise for the submerged, because surface in this case has a lower top speed than the submerged, which has, get this, 42 knots, which is something that even those modern Navy submarines sometimes struggle reaching. Yeah, I've had a bit more too much fun regarding the improvements to the submarine. Of course, I can change the speed of the submarine by setting, for example, the 6% speed, which would indeed change the submarine's speed to about 2 or 3 knots in this setting. Now, let's go down to, let's say, 41 meters. Considering that I've also changed the thermal layer of the simulation, in the 41 meters of depth I already have the thermal layer reached. I am near the bottom part of this thermal layer. So the ships will have a difficult time locating my submarine. Even at 42 knots, the cavitations will be much more difficult to detect. This is the one thing that I do, how to put it bluntly, resent of this game. This game could have the actual effect on the propeller's rotation speed, indicating at what depth the propellers would no longer create those cavitation bubbles. But for some reason it is not implemented in this game. Okay. I've nearly expended all of the torpedoes. I have 5 in the forward tubes and I have 4 in the aft tubes, meaning that I have done quite a lot to end my campaign, or should I say my second mission, prematurely by wasting many of those torpedoes. Enemy seaport discovered. Well then. There we go. The submarine is now traveling at 3 knots to the negative side. I will have to increase that speed slightly, but more than that, I might have a bit of a problem trying to Bam. Wham bam, here comes spam. Or wham bam torpedo spam. Whatever you want to say. There we go. Oh, come on. You know what? There we go. Last torpedo that I had. I've wasted several of them. But finally the submarine destroyed the surface ship. Okay. Now I need to destroy this facility here. Well, the seaport has been destroyed. Let's see. So I can end this second campaign. Well, not campaign, the second mission of this campaign. I have reached 386,000 points. That has also been a bit blown up from of proportion, but I'll end the mission and return to base, and let's see what they have said about it. It's nearly 400,000, but I had many cannon rounds still in stock. But let's see. Let's see. Our plan to retake Attu Island has been approved, weather permitting. Operation Land Crab should commence next month. In preparation for that invasion, we're shifting our patrol to Western Aleutians, where you will continue to harass and sink Japanese convoys and take out their shore bases wherever possible. Rear Admiral Thomas C. Kincaid, Com Norpac. Well, this is where you would be able to purchase the upgrades. The requisition screen, I have all of the items upgraded. This is the start of the next mission, of course, but I will end this video here. The weather seems nice. Of course, you can see that the conning tower is actually not visible here, because I am standing on top of that conning tower and the submarine is not... Wait, I can actually see the... No, actually not. Because the anti-aircraft gun is also on top of the conning tower. You cannot see anything in terms of the gun like you would see in the silent depth. Well, I'm saving the mission here and ending it, and I guess I can say thank you for your attention. All the yada 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 before. Have fun, and I'll see you next time.